Microphone, excuse me, microphone check. Microphone check, check. Microphone check. Good morning, everyone. Microphone check. Is anyone out there? Good morning, Viet Tom. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus, aka Diamond Nuts. Oh, I don't know why I find that so amusing, but I do. Anyway, crypto market, pretty boring. Maybe we'll look at that triangle everyone will STF you about. Take a look at the markets, what the markets are doing. Stock market's boring too. Got some exciting news. We're going to talk about Harmony One, one of my new favorite cryptos, going all in. Harmony One. How much Harmony One? Be a millionaire? Screw that, man. I want to be a Harmony One millionaire. I'm not talking about having a bunch of Harmony equaling a million. I'm talking about owning a million Harmony One. Oh, that's almost an unattainable goal. Maybe. Anyway, it is a goal that I have, just like it's a goal that I have to own 100 Ethereum, which seems almost not obtainable. What is my goal for Bitcoin? I don't know. Let's shoot for 10, right? I want to own 10 whole Bitcoins. That one's probably not going to happen because the price of Bitcoin is going to go to the moon. All right, let's hop on over to the desktop. Let's take a look at Tastyworks. Let's see what's going on. Along with that Harmony stuff we're going to talk about today, I'm pretty excited because I'm starting to go down a rabbit hole with DeFi, lending, AAVE, Curve, things like that. I did watch a video this weekend with Benjamin Cohen. He had this other dude on there, Taiki made me. Sorry, bro. I don't know how to say your last name. Really interesting dude. I agree with them. You got to learn how to use these DeFi apps if you want to be involved early, stay ahead of the game, make the best opportunity, the most money. Started watching a ton of his videos. They were really cool to watch. I will be doing a lot more on that. I've already started playing around with Matic and AAVE and Curve and things like that. So hit that like button if you like the content. Like, subscribe, bell button, as my boy Ivan would say. You want to see a lot more content with the Matic and doing the DeFi apps and some lending and some yield farming. I want to start playing around with that. Eventually I'm looking forward. Well, we got plenty of years to, get good at that. Start playing around with it. Just like when we start looking at the Harmony One, I finally staked my Harmony One. I'm getting amazing APY on that. It's incredible. And that's a great way to start learning. And, we're going to hop into that. It's a great way to start learning DeFi because you have to install the Harmony One wallet. And I'll quickly take a look at that. You got to pick where you want to stake it. It's a really easy extension. You just add to your browser. It's really easy to stake. One thing I like about it over Cardano, huge fan of Cardano, no surprise here. I have a lot of Cardano staked too on the Daedalus wallet. But with Cardano, it's a lot harder to stake on different nodes. You basically have to create different wallets. Within the Harmony One wallet, with your one wallet address, you can stake to different validators, which I thought was really cool. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the markets. The NASDAQ is down 30, basically flat for the NASDAQ. E-mini S&P's basically flat. It's up 1/4 point. Gold's starting to chilly dip again. It's down below 1900. It had been on a great run. Let's see what else is going on. What's the VIX doing? The volatility is probably basically flat. It is up 0.03. It's a pretty boring day in the stock market. In this main account, I hardly have any money left in this account. I just took almost all my remaining cash out of this. I've already moved $10,000 over to Binance to buy that dip, to BTFD. I honestly don't think I'm ever gonna, anytime soon. I don't think anytime soon I'm gonna be using that money to buy the dip. I just took another 10,000-ish out of here. I'll be moving that over, and some of that I'll be using for some of this DeFi stuff I want to play around with. The AAVE app, the Curve app, yield farming, things like that. Just start playing around. Sometime in the near future, as I have time, I also want to start trading Bitcoin options. Bitcoin options are still a bit immature, but at the end of the day, that's my bread and butter in the stock market, and that's going to be the bread and butter in cryptocurrency. I'm sure of it, because it's greater than a 50% chance of success. You can start hedging your bets. You can start going long, short, like making money off it going sideways, which I think it's going to do for a little bit. So if you think, for example, if you think Bitcoin is going to go sideways for the next month or two, you could sell what's called an iron condor. You sell a put credit spread, a call credit spread, and you make money if it goes sideways and you got a greater than a 50% chance of success. Or if you're just bullish, you sell a put spread. You bearish, you sell a credit spread. Both of those, greater than 50% chance of success. There's ways to defend against them when you're wrong, and you can still make money when you're wrong, because you got to be really wrong. All right, so that's it on the stock. Well, let's take a quick look. So basically, the only skin in the game I have in the stock market is my IRA, and that may change soon too, you know, because again, I think all the best opportunities in the stock market. But it's kind of my saving grace, right? If crypto crashes, at least, you know, I still got my Tesla, something that I do think is eventually going to be a multi-trillion-dollar company. So it would bother me to give up my Tesla shares. However, see, I said however instead of that being said, right? Like, anyway, but I just said it, right? I just said the three words that trigger me. All right. If cryptocurrency crashes, Hans, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. What are you never wrong about this time, brother? How you doing? Good morning here. It's good afternoon, mate, for you over there. See, 3 viewers. How you all doing? Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe if you like the content. We are going to be talking about Harmony One today. Real quickly, my IRA. If this crypto market does like the previous crypto markets and we go into this massive sell-off, massive bear winter, I am likely to take this IRA and move it. I forget the name of it. There's a popular one. There'll probably be some new ones popping up. That IRA where you can trade crypto, right? They're even adding things like staking your Polkadot on there. I'm a huge fan of Polkadot. If cryptocurrency does this crazy bear winter sell-off, and we're ready for that over here. It's my exit plan A, right? My exit plan A is the stock or the crypto market does what it's done in the past. We're ready for it. We know how to capitalize on it. Another great reason, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you do not miss it when I am engaging in my exit plan. Plan B is, it doesn't do that. We get caught with our pants down, crypto market crashes, and then we just hold to our right, which will be 2025, and we buy as much as we can during that. Anyway, if and when some crazy crypto crash comes, I'm likely to move this IRA over into crypto and just start going ham, buying it on the cheap, because we all know the next halving is going to be around the corner. And the people that buy it when it's, you know, like right now, all these YouTubers, like what's it, Alex, Andy Becker, I actually like that dude, but the dude's like, he won't shut up about tethering up. He's tethering, bro. I'm like, why are you tethering up? Why are you tethering up, right? Like fear, this is blood in the streets. This is when you should be buying. This is not when you should be selling. And if it continues to go down, buy more. This is a buy the dip opportunity, in my opinion. When he was talking about how he bought Bitcoin at 5,000. I have to, he's what I like to call someone that overtrades. I get it. He's young. I used to make the same dumb mistakes when I was younger too. But he said he bought Bitcoin in March at 5,000, and then he recently sold it at 39,000 and bought it back at 33,000. Look, I don't know if that was long-term capital gains. My gut tells me he'd been doing that over and over and over. But even still, man, like, are you really proud of that move? You sold Bitcoin at 39,000. Potentially, that's like a $34,000 long-term capital gain. So you're paying 15, 20. I have to, the way he brags about how much money he has and how expensive his company. He's got to be in the 20% bracket. If not, Biden's 50% or whatever the F's coming and going to be retroactive. And then bought it back at 33,000. Best case, you broke even, bro, because you just paid Uncle Sam salute you. You know, maybe you fix a few potholes, but you didn't make any extra gains, and you just reset your timer on long-term capital gains. Again, I love you over there. I do like your style. You're a pretty smart dude, but man, just buy and hold. Stop tethering and over trading, right? Anyway, what was I gonna say about that? I don't remember. Happy Monday, Sarah. How you doing? Good morning. You excited about our trip? Me and Sarah are going on a trip here pretty soon. We're gonna take some Milky Way photos. Milky Way Galaxy. You've never done that before. I'm pretty excited. In a few days, you can buy one cheap. Why is one getting ready to crash, Hans? I did on my Binance app, I did tell it to buy $50 of Harmony One every 2 weeks. I know, man, like for some people that might be a lot of money. For me, it's like, you know, but bros, all my money's in crypto right now. I don't have a lot of mad money. I don't have a lot of extra cash just flying around. Like every penny I can get, I've been putting into cryptocurrency. Now I do have a chunk of change again that I have on the side waiting for a major crash. No, I don't want a major crash. I don't think that's what's going to happen. Let's see what's going on in the stock market. I'm sorry, not the stock market, crypto. I woke up, another one of those days, man, it gets a little jiggy at night. Looks like it's going to pop off. It barely, you know, it moves up a bit and then it just pulls right back down. Ethereum is over 2,800. Pretty excited about that, but it's kind of just like the high it's been getting at recently. Let's see. Yeah, it keeps getting around this 2,800 level. Seems to be, you know, 28, 2,900 seems to be pretty decent resistance. It's all just chopping around sideways. I don't know how long it's going to last. Here's the triangle. Here's the freaking triangle everyone won't shut up about. Me, it's like whatever on the triangle. A lot of doom and gloomers. You know, they're making this big ass wide triangle, and then they're doing this thing like, oh, you know, like their triangle goes like up here down all the way here. So they're like their bottom, they're talking like 16,000. Look, guys, if Bitcoin goes to 16,000, I am going to do everything I can to buy as much as possible, right? And I don't think it's going to happen. It's possible. Bitcoin could go to 10. I mean, I guess it's all possible, right? Me personally, like if I'm going to do the move on the triangle, I think we're looking at like 28,000. I really don't think it's going to go below 28,000. I think there's just too much support there. I am a firm believer that most of this is manipulation. Shake out as much retail as possible so all the institutions could buy as much as they can. I do think good news is coming around the corner. I don't know how far away it is. They're expecting answers, or we're expecting some kind of announcement from the SEC this month on a couple of the Bitcoin ETFs. However, that announcement could just as easily be we're delaying it. I'm actually kind of flopping it down on the table, thinking Bitcoin ETF or two is going to get approved here pretty soon. I think that's a big reason. Conspiracy theory, tinfoil hat, I think that's a big reason they're trying to push it down right now, because people, you know, your BlackRocks or your big boys know it's coming and they want to buy as much as they can, because when that thing drops, Bitcoin will go freaking parabolic with the rest of the market, including Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, all these. All right, let's get on to Harmony One. And I'm really excited about Harmony One. I finally got my Harmony One staked. Getting this staked is a fairly easy process, even if you're new to crypto, but you just need to go to the Harmony One website. Not sure what DeLoreans and skateboards and rockets. All right, so you got to scroll all the way down to this web page, and then you can come down to the validator node and staking dashboard. Ignore me on that. So click on the staking dashboard, And that's going to take you to the staking dashboard. And then here's the Staking Explorer link at the very top. You could click on that. And I believe this opens up the page for you to create a wallet. Yeah, so you need to create a new, so you can use your ledger and things like that too. So I think if you click on that one, yeah, use your Ledger Nano. I'm not sure what a math wallet is. Use your Harmony One. Use Harmony browser extension. Looks like you don't have the Harmony. All right, so if you go back, create a new address, use the One wallet. You would have used the One wallet. This is how I did it. I don't have a ledger yet. I'm eventually going to get around to that. And then you add it to Chrome, and then you'll eventually get your Harmony One wallet. You can see that I have 8 in there. I scroll down, you can see this is the Harmony One wallet right here, right? And then from whatever exchange you have, you just send it. I buy my Harmony One on Binance. I really like Binance a lot. It's a little bit more complicated than like your Coinbases and such. I don't think you can buy Harmony One over there. And that's another thing, man. Harmony One's going to explode because it's eventually going to get added to your Coinbases and etc. And it's a great smart chain, right? It really is. And it has a high value of people. It's like an early version of Cardano. It has really high transaction speeds. It has a really nice, we can look into this at further streams, but it has a really nice ecosystem. It's growing. It has a great team. So, I like it a lot. So again, from Binance, I send my Harmony One over. Again, I like Binance a lot because there's a lot of security involved. I have the Google Authenticator app. You have to add your Harmony One address to a whitelist, and then you have to approve it. And then even sending the money over, you have to approve it again, and they send it to your email with anti-phishing codes. Abel in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Did you look at Terra Luna and Nano going to be big one day? Yeah, I'll take a quick look at those in a bit. I don't know much about either. Nano, is that the one Chicken Singapore doesn't shut up about? I think it is, right? He likes it. I like anything that bro likes. Although I think he likes it more than Bitcoin, which is all right. So I sent my money over to my Harmony One. Then you just come over to the Harmony. Let's see, where were we? You create your new address. You have your address, and then you come over to the staking.harmony one dashboard. Over here, you see my portfolio. I just did this last night. I've staked to 2 different validators. One pays 10.83%, and we'll take a look at this too. And the other's paying 11%. Already earned 17 free Harmony One, man. You can't beat that, right? They do pay out. I think their epochs like every little less than a day. The next epoch 711 minutes away. And then I'm going to earn some more Harmony One. And I'm not selling, man. I do not plan. Well, all right. Look, if the exit starts, so one caveat I want to throw out there. When you stake your Harmony One, there is a 7-day lock period. Unlike Cardano, you could take it out immediately. With Harmony One, you have a 7-day period. That doesn't bother me, right? Because again, the exit strategy, plan A, is the market pumps, market dumps, market relief rallies, Bitcoin dumps, Ethereum goes parabolic. With that, Ethereum and Cardano and some of your Binance Smart Chains, they're going to start going parabolic with it too. They start dumping, and it goes down to smaller and smaller coins. Well, Harmony One's way down at 90. So if I see this playing out, I can unstake my Harmony, and I got time, right? And it's going to go to the moon during that time. And I'm not selling all of it. I might sell like some 30, 40, 50, 60% of it. There's at least 40, 50% I'm keeping on to 2025, 2030. I do think Harmony One is going to likely 10x this year and as much as 100x by 2025, 2020, or 2030. It's only a $2 billion smart chain. It's very early to the game. Think about buying, if you were to get into Cardano when it first came out in like 2016, right? think that's one Cardano. So just think the same thing, man. This is your chance to get into a cheap, great, smart chain that I think is going to go to the moon. Again, it's only 2 billion. I think your Cardanos and so I think your Ethereum's going to 3-5 trillion plus 2025, 2030. I don't know the exact time frame, maybe even sooner. I think Ethereum's going to start seeing some big moves here pretty soon. Same with Cardano. I think Cardano is going to be $1 trillion plus. It's only like a $40 billion one right now. So, you know, you're talking about a 50x returns on your Cardano in the next 4 or 5 years, maybe 10, right? If 10's too long of a time frame for you to get 50x returns on your money, or in Harmony 1 100x returns on your money, you impatient AF over there, boys and girls. And I do think this is all very, very likely and very early to the crypto market. I'm already shopping for my Bezos mega yachts, right? My yachts, my G5s, my my biggest. All right, CT, how you doing? It's up there, man. It's not my biggest bag. I got some. It's my 5th biggest bag. Let's pull up the portfolio real quick. I do love, like, this is not bragging. This is just me showing you. I'm not showing you stuff that I don't believe in. That I invest in personally myself. So my biggest bag is typically a fight between Cardano and Ethereum. I love those two a lot. I think those are going to both do really well. So right now, Ethereum is at 30. So Cardano's at 39, Ethereum's at 35, Polkadot's at 6, and Harmony's at 5%. So it's my 5th biggest bag, with Bitcoin being 13%. So Harmony's up there a lot, and you know, I own about 250,000 Harmony, and I'm looking to accumulate. My reasonable goal is to own 500,000 Harmony. My unreasonable goal is to own 1 million Harmony. So I'm not talking about, I think I'll be a millionaire in Harmony long before that, right? Again, I think Harmony could easily see, what is the market cap? 800, it's under $1 billion. Is that right? Let's pull this up on CoinGecko. It's under $1 billion, right? Are you freaking kidding me? I thought it was like 2 billion. It took a hit, right? It's taken a hit in this recent dip. So 87, it's moving up a bit. It was in the 90s. Market, okay, so it's at $1 billion. Do I think Harmony One could be a $100 billion company? Freaking easy. Are you kidding me? So many people do not understand these smart chains and what they're going to do and how it's going to revolutionize and change. And I'm just talking about things you can even imagine now. There are things coming down the pipeline that you can't even imagine. DeFi is going to be huge. I'm talking about lending, right? All these different lending protocols and things I'm starting to learn and get into, AAVE, Curve, and all that. All these smart chains, these are going to be the tech giants, the decentralized tech giants of the future over the next 5 to 10 years. If you're trying to be rich overnight, man, dude, you're doing it wrong. The idea is you are going to have FU money in the next 5 to 10 years. If you follow the plan, then this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. This is just what I do. This is just what I do. I am buying. I'm accumulating. I'm in an accumulation phase. I don't care what happens, right? Again, I do have an exit strategy. If the typical cycle happens, I will take 30 to 60% of my cryptocurrency off the board. I've already told you, market pumps, and we're talking around September, October, November, when the cycle is projected to end. It may be manifest destiny. It may just happen because everyone expects it to. It may happen early. It may happen late. If it does, we're ready over here. Market pumps. And we're going to see, I'm talking like Bitcoin near the top of the Bitcoin growth curve, around my prediction of 120 to 160, maybe a little parabolic above that. I don't think we're going to hit these numbers like some people are saying. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we hit $500,000 Bitcoin, but I'll definitely be dumping the hell out of some Bitcoin if it goes to 3 or 500,000. Market pumps, market dumps, market relief rallies, but doesn't get all the way. It's a dead cat bounce. On Bitcoin, Bitcoin dumps, Ethereum goes parabolic, right, for the next 7 to 14 days. That's the signal, boys and girls, that we're at the top. And I will be selling. I'm not going to be selling at all, but I'm going to be selling quite a bit. Hopefully we up a fortune by then. Then after that's done, and then as Alex Becker would say, we're going to tether up. If the market crashes, hey man, we got a lot of tether over there to buy over the next 2 to 3 years for the next bull run comes. And that is when we were like, I almost want that to play out. Exactly. I would almost rather that if we can time it, right? Because you're going to be able to buy a ton of cryptocurrency during that bear market. Not only with the money you made a killing on, right? Plus all the other money, like you're going to be hustling on the sidelines. You do this for the next 4 years, we all going to be living like, well, I'm going to be trying to live in Puerto Rico with it, although I think they're going to change that. Anyway, that's Harmony One. I do have it. I do think Harmony One could easily be even just a modest $50 billion company is a 50x on your Harmony One. So what is that? $50? No, 50. Hey, Google, why is my, what is that, like 14? No, $7? Yeah, like $7, right? Right now it's at 50. That would be $5. Shut up, Google. I forgot. I was thinking Harmony was at 14 cents, right? So Harmony One's at 9 cents. So 50 times, that's a $4.50 Harmony. 50x away. That's easy. What is that? A $9 Harmony. 100x away. 100, but easy, man. I think it could easily do that over the next 5 to 10 years. So I'm buying $50, only $100 a month, right? For some people, that might not be, that might be chicken scratch. For other people, it might be more than they can afford, right? And I'm not saying if you're one of those unfortunate people out there that just don't have a lot of money to invest, I mean, I'm not saying go all in on Harmony One, right? Just, you know, a taste, buy a bit. We saw it was only 5% of my portfolio, right? This is the riskiest asset I have the most in, and that's how much I like it. Everything else, right? Ethereum, Polkadot, Bitcoin, and Cardano make up like 90% of my portfolio, 90 to 95% of my portfolio with Harmony, the rest. And all these other ones, I like them a lot. Like I wish I had a lot more THETA. I wish I had a lot more VeChain. Well, look at these. These are less than 1% of my portfolio. I personally, and we'll be doing a video on this soon, I'm beginning to think Ethereum was almost guaranteed to flip Bitcoin. I think Ethereum is going to go crazy this year. I think institutional adoption is going to go crazy on this. I think Ethereum is going to go to the moon. It's going to pull up Cardano with it. And it's going to pull up Harmony with it. Harmony too, man, Harmony's going way past that. My second biggest mistake is Matic. Oh, my biggest. So your second biggest mistake was not. Yeah, Abel. Well, why you got to tear at that wound? All right. I missed Matic too, man. I love me some Matic. And that's part of what I'm messing around with over here. Again, check. I'll have to. So when I talk about this in the future, I'll definitely post that other guy's link. But this is what I'm looking at. AAVE, the Matic bridge, right? Using Matic, the fees on it are crazy cheap. And I want to play around with some yield farming, earning some free Matic. I missed the boat on Matic. I want to buy some Matic. Again, I'm in Solana, man. I love me some Solana. I would love to own some Solana, but dude, like I'm out of money, boys. There's another one I like. George was talking Cosmos, right? Cosmos has got some interesting stuff coming up too, but you can't pick them all. You can't win them all, right? Like at the end of the day, I don't want to over diversify. I actually would kind of want to take some of these off the board, but again, there's such small ones like this VeChain, man. I own 19,000 VeChain. Just think if VeChain goes to $1. That's possible. I mean, VeChain to even like $2 is possible. VeChain is going to be pretty big, right? Uniswap, another big one. I don't own a lot of them. I would kind of like to consolidate these down and just own the big ones that I really, really love. And I'm not dismissing some other ones out there. They're great. But for me, the ones I really love are Cardano and Ethereum and Harmony. Right now, like I'm just enamored with those three. I think those are three. Well, I think Cardano, and if you just want to be ultra safe, Cardano and Ethereum. I think even with Ethereum at $3,000, that's nothing compared to what it's going to do in the future. And being able to like stake and earn passive income with, and that's another reason why I'm never The title says that, right? But like 11, oh, actually we didn't even finish, right? So I'm running 10.83% on this one and 11% on that. Are you freaking kidding me? With 250,000 Harmony staked, I'm going to earn roughly 25,000 a year in free Harmony. And if that thing goes to $5 or $10, man, well, you're talking like 100 grand I'm going to make just in free Harmony this year per year. I don't know how long these percentages are going to last. I really don't, but I'm going to milk these opportunities as long as I can, just like I'm milking that Cardano 5.5% opportunity. You know, I think a Cardano is going to $30, $50, like Big Boy says, but not this year, right? We're talking 2025, 2030 for Cardano to see that. Anyway, you do come over to the validators, and then you look at these validator nodes, and these are all the different validators there are. And you can click expected return a couple times, and it'll show you like these high returns. I'd be careful. I don't know how or why, like these two right here. One's offering 140%, this one 94%. I would imagine these are just to get people to stake, and then they'll change these numbers down eventually. And then you're stuck, right? Like, I don't know if they're going to change the fees and things like that. So you'll be stuck for 7 days if they do that. I did pick this. Which ones did I pick? The P-Ops. Is there quick? All right, portfolio. So I picked P-Ops and Validator 1. P-Ops and Validator 1. And there's a few other people, YouTubers out there that do videos that I considered doing, I staked with, but I didn't. So this Validator 1, I really like the looks of it. Low percent, 2.5% fee, which is lower than the 5%. Again, I don't know if that's just some introductory thing. I think right around anything around the 5% is probably going to be pretty stable and won't change. Another thing you want to look at is the uptime. I would say shoot for anything with at least higher than 3 nines uptime or 2 nines, 99% uptime. This Validator 1 has 99.94, which is really high. I think the PS Ops one was a little bit lower. I don't even know if I see that right now. Was it P Ops? PS? Oh, P Ops. Yeah, 99.67, also really good. Their fees were 5%. Another thing to be wary of is there's some of these that their fees are 100%, right? 20% is really high. 100% fees. I don't know why anyone would stake there, right? Because they're taking all the Harmony 1. You want it to be elected. Yeah, but you know, if there's any YouTubers, Harmony is 90. Someone's going ham out there. Why was CT? You still there? Why was second biggest mistake Matic? 95% of your portfolio. That's pretty aggressive. Although, you know, I think that'll make you pretty wealthy. Just be prepared, right? I did change my title to Diamond Nuts over here because I withheld. I mean, this portfolio has seen a rough couple weeks. At the peak, it was at 691,000, and then the Elon tweet, and we saw that thing dip all the way down to 326,000. A lot of people were panicking. It's all part of my plan B, right? My plan B, Tom's plan B, is you just wait till you're right. So if that would have been the end and it would have continued to go down, I just find that to be a very long accumulation buying opportunity for the next 2 to 3 years. Buy as much as you can. That's why I constantly preach: don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Look that money in the face. Look those Benjamins. Look Benjamin Franklin in the face. Say, I could light you on fire and it wouldn't even bother me. Wake up every day and do your mental exercises. This could be the day I lose all my money or most of my money in cryptocurrency. I don't care. You're going to care, but at least try and prepare yourself mentally that if this is the beginning of the end, you kind of don't care because you can afford to wait it out until you're right. And while you're waiting it out, you're going to continue to buy and accumulate as much as you can. All right, I did say I would look at Nano and Terra Luna. Nano is the one that Chicken Singapore talks about, right? I'm pretty sure. Nano 85. So what do we got here? Market cap 1 billion. Let's see, it's a cryptocurrency. Wow. All right. Nano.org. One circulating supply 133 million. I like the circulating supply. See, wallets, explorers, Nano. Nano makes money efficient for more simple to pay with, easy. Yeah, so this is the one Chicken Singapore likes. I think it's just the faster version of Bitcoin. Earn more. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not the right guy to ask about this. I really don't. I would definitely have to spend more time on it. It's not. You know, a lot of this is going to be sentiment. So if a lot of YouTubers are talking about it and they're saying a lot of good things, it's probably going to do well. And, you know, if this bull run continues, most decent non-rug pull cryptos are going to do really well in this upcoming market. Again, I think that's the one Chicken talks about. And if it is, I mean, that dude put some research in. So if he likes it, it's probably going to be okay. Terra Luna. I really don't know much about this one at all either. Terra Luna, Chicken of the Sea. Let's see. Cosmos ecosystem. I'm really bullish on the Cosmos ecosystem. Decentralized finance. I'm really bullish on decentralized finance. So right off the bat, I'm liking a lot of things I'm hearing. 2.7 billion market cap, 6.58 per token. Yeah, man, this is definitely something that can be big, right? I do think decentralized finance is going to be massive in the future. So right off the bat, I like this one, but that's about all. Obviously I don't know a lot on it. I am going to be playing around with Matic and AAVE and some other DeFis, and then I'm going to want to do this in the other smart chains like your Matics and your Solanas. And thanks for reminding me that I missed out on Solana. Man, you can't win them all. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I really appreciate everyone that came by. Like, subscribe, bell button. Again, more content coming up. We're always going to be talking cryptos. We're always going to be talking stocks. I'm going down the rabbit hole of yield farming and etc. So if these are all things, right, we're all early to the game. Come learn it with me. These are all things. And again, if you enjoy the content, hit that like button. Let's get this out there to as many people as possible. I love you all in peace.